2. Cooking with Debi and Friends. Cooking with Debi and Friends. We'll make some good food, talk about marriage and parenting too. Self-care and budgeting, and some recipes for life, yeah. Cooking with Debi and Friends.
Big arms.
I stepped back so you could do extra big arms.
Well, welcome everybody to Cooking with Debi and Friends. Cooking with Debi and Friends is a little cooking and chat show we do right here in our kitchen.
Every Sunday at 12 noon we get together and we make some pretty amazing meals and we chat and interact with you guys. So if you're watching this live on Facebook or YouTube, please comment in the comments section because we'd love to hear from you.
We would love to. You can also do watch parties by hitting that share button and doing some watch parties with friends. It all is wonderful because we feel like we're coming into your home and you're coming into ours. And we share on those platforms so that you can talk to each other. We have family members reaching out. We have new friends reaching out. We have sometimes high school reunions. We have work reunions. So please share, and come and have some fun. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. First, my dad. Hi, my dad. He's the first one
Hi,
in the room.
Tony.
Always tries to beat Debbie Grow. It looks like by just fractions of a second, you guys. Debbie Grow's here. Mike and Linda, hello. And my sister Monica, Jack and Suzanne. Little ditty
about Jack and Suzanne.
And Eva, Richard, and Rhea. Nice to see you guys too. So we're going to do a quick show today because right after this show, we're going to turn all this equipment. I've got a backdrop over there behind the camera of a brick wall, and Debbie's going to do a corporate event for Ducati. No, they're not giving me a motorcycle. That would be pretty wonderful if they did. But so we're going to make it a little bit of a quick show. But this is the show we were talking about with the corned beef. I can't wait to get to it. Let's say hi to a few more people before we do.
So we've got Eva Martinez. We've got, hi Eva. Rhea Myers, hello. Sammy Davis, howdy happy people. That's Suzanne.
Oh, is it?
Who is an expert on health insurance, did a documentary, went to like all over the world to different countries researching health insurance. And she's got some really great information about
Sammy Davis?
Travel. Yeah, that's her code, Sammy Davis.
Okay.
So she'll be a guest on our podcast in April.
I hope she sings, man. Are you going to sing for us? Is she coming on to the show, the podcast?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. And hi, Scott. We think that Fabian's probably sitting right there with you. Hi.
Speaking of come on the podcast, you guys, let's just let you know, this guy is going to be on Tuesday. Amazing human being. Hilarious, funny actor, comedian. He's got some stuff on YouTube.
But also Netflix.
On Netflix, but his own stuff that he was doing right before the pandemic. Jesus Trejo, comedian, actor, will be on Talking with Debi and Friends on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The same exact places where you guys are watching this show right now.
Yeah, and we hope that you tune in to see Jesus. We know a lot of you are caretaking parents. And by that, I mean, your parents could be older, like in their 80s or 90s. And Jesus Trejo is an only child, and he has these specials on Netflix, and he's on a television show with Fluffy, and he does all these things, but his number one priority is taking care of his parents. So he's going to join us to talk about the journey that's filled with love and some difficulty and about caring for a parent. And so we know a lot of you are acting like only children right now. Like my sister, because of the pandemic, she's the only person as far as siblings that take care of my mom.
Really goes in and takes care of her on a day-to-day basis.
So, so there's a lot of you like that you're the only one who's taking care of your parents. And so Jesus is going to be on. He's going to add some levity to the subject because sometimes we just need to laugh about it. But please come and watch on Tuesday. It was great. And last Tuesday we had Ian Ward, who was amazing
singer. You guys check him out at Ian Ward, IAN Ward, Outward.com. because he's got a single called True Love that we played on the show.
You guys loved it.
Phenomenal song. You know what I really love about Talking with Debi and Friends is that we're able to bring people in that we see as entertainers, but then we dive into who they are as people, and we're finding there's some really interesting things about these people, and we're happy to be able to share that with you guys.
Like Jesus, who's a comedian that also cares for his elderly parents. Dana Eagle, who's a cancer survivor. Mike Malone, who speaks on grief. Alonzo Bowden, who talked about Black Lives Matter, as he so eloquently says Black Lives Matter because he has one. So we like to take these deeper dives. Oh, Ken Garr and the Sober Husband blog. So we like to take these deep dives into comedians and talk to them. So
one more time, Jesus Trejo, Tuesday, March 23rd at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We hope you join us because that guy is going to be a great interview.
Awesome. He's wonderful. He gives you just a lot of hope to hang on to. I did an AARP conference with him, and we performed for a room full of caretakers, and he was phenomenal. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to get started.
Clock's ticking, lady.
Clock's ticking.
So what we've got here, start with this so I can start shredding it. Show the people.
This is a corned beef. I bought it at the regular grocery store in the vacuum seal pack. They were on sale this week for St. Patrick's Day. Now, I made the traditional corned beef and cabbage and potatoes and carrots, put it, in the crock pot, let it cook all day, soda bread. That's the traditional way most people make their corned beef. We made a shepherd's pie last week because it was Pie Day. Oh, happy anniversary to Anna Maria and Richard Conemacher.
Yay!
Yay, 1 whole year.
You made it.
You made it. I know the traditional gift is paper, but we'll send you some Lysol.
And $2.
So
I'm just going to shred this up while Debi talks about.
Sure. So this is a corned beef, and it's a little different than your soupy, saucy... Gosh, I wish there was another way to describe it, but a wet dinner that's like, very soupy.
Oh, yeah, like a stew.
Like a stew,
But this is not going to be like that, right?
No, this is really taking your corned beef in a different direction. So as you can see, he's shredding it there. All I did was make this with a stout. An Irish stout.
In the crock pot.
In the crock pot.
Using a crock pot liner, guys, because it cuts the cleaning time down.
In the seasonings that it came with. And here's the kind of neighborhood we have.
Wait a minute. The seasonings that you put in there, that comes with the corned beef?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. So all I had to do was add the stout.
I didn't know that.
We didn't have a stout. Or I would have to go buy a 6-pack and wind up with 5 that we won't use.
I don't drink anymore.
So my friend Diana was great. She's like, yes, I have a stout. I'm like, leave it on your porch. Oh, wait, don't. Because then people are going to think, wow, that's a great neighborhood.
Yeah.
We're
coming back for beer.
So
wrong house to be knocking on their door for beer.
We're all watching our neighborhood. So... I just cooked that corned beef on low and slow all day with the stout. So easy. You can use a red beer. You can use a stout like I did.
So I'm going to shred this and then warm it up. That's all?
That's all.
Or am I going to put anything in
You don't even need to warm up all of it. Don't warm up all of it.
Okay, so let's just stop shredding there because we got a nice...
So Diana was kind enough to... and she's like, don't you pay me back because then I don't feel comfortable borrowing from you. And that's so true. Like, we need neighborhoods where you can knock on the door and go, do you have tomato sauce? Do you have a can of chicken stock? Or, hey, I'm going to hit the big store. Anybody need anything? This is the time to be doing that and helping each other out. So
always to do that.
Always.
Especially when you need community. Because that's the only interaction you really get with other people.
Just you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to rub it in. You got quiet there.
Oh, because you come home and he's like, it's real. We should do a podcast about communication because he comes home, he doesn't want to talk. I haven't talked to anybody in 10 hours. So
it's not the traditional man doesn't want to talk, feed me, that kind of thing. It's just, I talk to people all day long. I have a team of salespeople. I talk to branch managers. I talk to my boss. I talk to customers. I talk all day. So when I get home, in fact, when I drive home, sometimes I don't even turn the stereo on. I just like the quiet. Okay, so let's show. I just got 2 forks, you guys. Let's show the people.
Yep.
We're going to show you guys what I did. I just took half of it and shredded it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into a hot pan. Do I put any oil, anything? But it's fatty, right? It's So
it's fatty, but I would spray with some Pam.
Okay.
Because all you're doing is basically warming that up. Now, you can make your corned beef in a crock pot. You can smoke it. That's the way that we've had these corned beef tacos. That's what we're making today. This is like if an Irish person said, hey, here's my corned beef, and the Mexican person said, I brought tortillas, and somebody from the Jewish deli said, I have got some amazing spicy brown mustard and these awesome pickles. So, what, babe?
Pickles?
Yeah, I got pickles.
You're getting a phone call. You got to tell Joel not to.
Oh.
Really?
Hi, Joel. You're on speakerphone, and we're doing our cooking show right now.
Oh.
Let me listen. No, I'm glad you called. Joel Bryant is a friend of ours who literally got in a car and made a documentary from at the beginning of March. Like we were thinking, it was a year ago today, right, Joel?
Joel, we're live streaming.
We're live streaming this, Joel.
Facebook and YouTube.
It was today. It was a year ago today. I was on the road. I was probably in Las Vegas, maybe.
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Joel got in his car and went from coast to coast during the pandemic, did that brave step for us to go out.
Like these hot spots throughout the country, New Orleans, New York, and then he went through Montana, which I didn't know, was very, 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 very wide.
So Joel, tell us the name of your documentary.
Sure, absolutely. It's called Empty America. It's on YouTube, and I put it on YouTube for free. Just because I don't want to monetize based on the pandemic. So there's links to charities at the end. So whoever watches these moves can donate to a COVID relief charity.
So did you guys hear that? Empty America, YouTube. Everybody can get to YouTube. It is free, and there's some links for donations at the end for his charities. It is an amazing, amazing documentary. And Joel, while I have you on the phone and we have a bunch of people listening and watching, will you come on our podcast?
Way to put him on the spot.
No pressure. That'd be terrible if I was calling to say no. Yes, I will.
Yeah, we would love to show some shots from your show and your documentary. And it is just spooky to go through Vegas and see no lights or
New York. Side note, all the pictures I took on the trip are now archived in the Smithsonian Institution for display at the National Museum of American History. So I'm a Smithsonian photographer now.
How cool is that? Congratulations.
Congratulations, people.
Yes, Linda, Empty America. You guys, please watch that. I had it on today, and I thought, well, I'm going to do some other stuff. While it was on the TV, I kept breaking away from what I was trying to do on my computer because it was just riveting to watch. So watch that. Joel, you're amazing and a great guy. I can't wait to talk to you on our podcast.
So, everybody, Empty America on YouTube. And then we will have Joel on probably in April or May, whenever we can book him, and we can, talk about this documentary together. It was amazing. I'm so proud of you. So brave. Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The more people who see it, the more money we can raise. So hopefully it gets out there.
Aw, did you hear that? Such compassion. The more people that see it, the more money we can raise. Such compassion. You will love it. Empty America. And Joel, we're going to go back to making our corned beef tacos.
Oh, yes. Go back to making food, and we'll chat soon. Thank you so much.
Okay, say bye to our audience.
Goodbye, audience. You're watching the best host in the world right now.
All right, thank you again, Joel.
Take care, Joel.
Okay, bye-bye.
You guys, that's Joel Bryant. He is a comedian / the guy does these triathlons. He's an amazing human and humanitarian. So please just watch that. He's not asking anything for you to enjoy that documentary. At the very end, there is a screen up with a bunch of places where you can donate. Consider donating to help support the project and help support the people, organizations that he's got there. But this is free entertainment for you guys, and we're going to have him on the show to talk about it.
If you live in Texas, if you live in New York, if you live in Las Vegas, you're going to see your town completely shut down. And it's so revealing to hear what people were thinking this time last year. So we had no idea we would still be in this situation. So give it a watch, Empty America, and it's on YouTube. It's a documentary. It is free. Please watch, and then we'll let you know when we have him on. My dressing. Here we go. I am making...
I'm going to show this while you're doing that. Look at that, guys.
Yeah. So we're making a very California salad. It's a grilled corn salad to go along with these corned beef tacos. These tacos are different. Most tacos come with rice and beans, right? Or potato salad, or however you serve your tacos. This is a very fresh spin on a taco, so we're doing a really fresh salad. We have a grilled corn salad that we're making. I'm going to make the dressing first.
Okay.
I've got some. I've got the zest of 1 large lime, the juice of 1 large lime. In here, I already have my olive oil. I've got 1/4 cup of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Now to this, I'm going to add the juice of my lime. There you go. I'm going to add my zest of lime, which is always pretty. A little squirt from Honey Bear. Hello.
That corned beef smells amazing on that pan right now.
And
Doesn't
then
it smell good?
It smells really good. Well, all I can smell right now is the lime.
Oh.
And then I've got ground cumin, paprika, and chili powder. So all that is going into this dressing. If you're making a homemade dressing, keep a couple mason jars with lids around so that you can make them without dirtying a whisk and a bowl and everything else. So I'm going to put a little pepper, a little bit of salt.
Thaddeus Novak.
Hi, Thaddeus.
What's going on, man? And Paula, did you say hi to Paula?
Hi, Paula.
Yep.
Paula, you got to hit those venues in your neighborhood to see Ian Ward. He's at the Vegas Room, and he'll be at the Nevada with a John Lennon tribute show next month. So, all right. So I've got my dressing there. It's a very light citrusy dressing. Can you put that in the fridge?
Sure. Who cares?
Thank you. And now we're going to get to. Now we're going to get to the corn. Travis is going to go ahead and he's going to cut this corn with a knife of your choice. Here's how we're getting. You don't have to grill your corn. You don't have to. A little bit of heat brings up some flavor.
So we're going to tell them what we're doing
here.
Sure.
We've got an upside bowl and an upside down bowl. Yeah, come on over, baby.
This is really just a large bowl inside of a small bowl inside of a larger bowl. And the reason we're doing that is so when we chop, we're going to chop down, and this is going to fall right into the larger bowl. Then we'll finish making this salad. Let me put this like this, 1 second. There you go. Then we're going to finish making the salad in this larger bowl. So once we're done with all of this corn, Deb, what are the next steps?
So you just keep going with the corn.
Okay.
We need all 4.
Let me bring this over.
Sure.
I just grilled these right before the show, so they had a little bit of time to cool off.
I'm on this side.
Otherwise, isn't it weird over there?
Yeah. Did everybody have a good St. Patrick's Day?
Over here.
I hope you did. For those of you that joined late, we're going to have Jesus Trejo on next week, and he's going to talk about caring for elderly parents. And he's an only child, and I was saying with COVID, a lot of people, for example, I can think of a couple friends and family that are taking care of people as if they're an only child because of COVID, and you want to limit what's going on. So, So Sammy Davis said, what a cool tip. You never thought of doing that before. And you don't need to break up these niblets at all. You can leave them in place because it kind of gives the salad a nice texture. So that's all we're doing there.
And I love the taste of grilled corn. This is probably, so we do this a lot in California. We grill mostly throughout the spring, summer, and fall. And corn is a staple in our house. We like to do that. So any tips, Debbie, here on pulling this out?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to move all the corn around to one side. Like that. Let's show the peeps.
There are things we talk about that he does and that I do on the show, and because he's got that extra height to him, this job is a little easier.
There we go.
Okay, so we've got our grilled corn in there.
Yeah, it's just... Oh,
there
you, Mama.
Okay, so we've got our grilled corn in there. Now, to this... And I'm going to get you peeling an avocado, because you know how I am with an avocado.
Yep.
To this grilled corn, this is a great dish to take to a barbecue or potluck when we start having them, or just for your family.
Let me reach in here and grab a spoon. To this dish, I'm going to go ahead and put some kosher salt.
only because I like to salt my salads before I put anything else in there. So if this was lettuce, the base of this is corn. I like to salt up that base with the kosher salt. Now we're going to add some cherry tomatoes, and I've got half a cup of cherry tomatoes. Then I've got English cucumber. This is different than a regular cucumber. It's not as wet.
How is it compared to that Persian cucumber we had?
It's the same. It's
okay.
about the same, yeah. So an English
tasty,
cucumber, a Persian cucumber, you're looking for something that's going to hold up as far as texture. So I put that in there. I've got some green onions. Look how pretty this is already turning out to be. Isn't that pretty?
Let's show them.
Sure.
Oh yeah, look at all those colors.
Now I've got in here, I've got some chopped cilantro, basil, and parsley. I'm going to put that on wax. I've got jalapeno. Now when I cut my jalapeno today, we all have gloves in the house because of COVID. Take out your gloves. Jalapeno has an oil to it that will burn your fingers, your skin, your eyes if you're putting contact lenses on.
Especially if you have contacts.
Yeah. So here you go. So I'm going to put in the jalapeno. I'm going to go ahead and give this a little mixy mix right now. Isn't that pretty? It's only going to get prettier.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to put in, I think this is...
Is that feta?
This is feta cheese, and this is 1/3 cup feta cheese. Oh, an avocado. I need the avocado. Oh, look at you.
To slice it up?
Could you?
Sure.
Now I've got that feta cheese. Man, we can hardly call this a cooking show because we're just assembling.
Assembly show.
Yeah. Hi, BG. Thank you for coming on. English is nice. Don't have to peel. Yes, right. You don't have to.
Really?
Yeah. You can eat the peeling.
I'm chopping this up a lot because I know it's going into a salad.
Yeah, but you don't want to mush it.
No, it's not mushy. But
okay. So we're going to put that in there.
It's all you, baby.
There you go.
That corned beef tastes amazing.
Now we're going to get the trifecta here of parsley, basil, and cilantro. I didn't put a lot of cilantro, Travis, because I know you're...
Okay. Not really a fan.
Not a fan. We're going to give this a soft toss because of that avocado. You don't want to bruise it. As you can see, those colors are coming up so pretty. And remember, in the dressing, we have the zest of a lime, which will really pop. So
that looks amazing. You know what? Speaking of color, look at this, you guys. Look at that beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Corned beef. That's right there.
So we've got our salad. We're going to take out the tacos. We're going to arrange one right now. Hi, BG. Reminds me of street corn. It does, huh? So we're going to let this just sit. Again, this is grilled corn, green onions, cucumber. We use an English. You can use a Persian or regular cucumber. Feta cheese, cherry tomatoes, and the basil, the parsley, and the cilantro, and a diced jalapeno. So that's there. So we're going to dress it the very last. Now,
yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah. So, gosh, I can't believe we're almost done. I'm telling you, this whole show is just about assembly. So, just a quick reminder, because I saw that BG and Monica Casares both, cilantro, Travis's favorite, because I saw that BG, Diana, and Monica Casares all joined us. You guys would probably be interested in our guest on Tuesday. We're talking about caring for our parents, and we know that these marvelous ladies really do everything they can for their parents, and it's not an easy journey. And Jesus, that's what he does, as well as he performs on the road. He's been home with his parents more, but he's going to talk to us about his journey. So please join us. All right.
So I'm just heating up a couple tortillas on the stove.
Yeah.
We never did this growing up. We never, of course, had Mexican food like this. You do have to clean the stove every night after every use, of course, but this is a quick way to warm them up. I don't really like, what's that thing that you use? That
Cosmo?
Cosmo.
Yeah.
You had to tell me to get out of the way, lady.
Sorry.
I wasn't gonna.
Also, for those of you that just joined us, we had a surprise phone call from our friend Joel. We called him this morning to tell him how much we loved his documentary, Empty America. Joel got in his car a year ago today. And he just lived in his car, and he went from coast to coast and just documented what was going on. And it's absolutely fascinating, because I even turned to Travis at one point and go, we were locked down, so we didn't see. There were no camera crews out showing us what Vegas looked like, what Texas looked like, what Starbucks across the country looked like. And he literally took this road trip across the country and back and documented. Oh my gosh, yeah. So these, we've got our corned beef. Remember, we made our corned beef with a nice stout. And Travis charred up a couple really nice tortillas. Now, I know with most, can you get salad dressing up?
Sure.
With most tacos, you have a salsa that goes on it. Really cute story. We had a friend whose mother came from Japan, and she made tacos, and she knew tacos needed some kind of red sauce, and she wasn't sure what it was, so she got French dressing. And so they ate it with the French dressing all their lives. They ate tacos with French dressings, and my friend said, you know, it's really good.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever try that.
So now we've got our tacos ready to go. And then, Trav, can you tell them what's in that?
And my stomach ready to go.
In that blue dish here?
Oh, yeah. Let's show you guys. So in this, we've got a nice assortment here. Cabbage, limes, tomatoes, and pickles. What kind of pickles are those?
Those are dill pickles. You can use kosher if you want. These are a lot of strong tastes right now going into this, especially with your choice of mustard. So I went with a regular dill pickle. And
I like that you went with the small ones and slice them up like that, because it's going to be easier to eat them in the...
So pick your poison, sister.
I just want the regular yellow mustard.
Okay, so Travis wants the regular yellow mustard. We're going to put that on there.
Paula's saying she cried when she saw the strip with no people. It's very weird.
Yeah, you have to see a comal, is what Monica's saying.
Oh, the thing.
Yeah, I said Cozumel because I'm in Mexico. Paula Gelman, please go watch Empty America. He devotes quite a bit of time to the strip, and it is eerie. It's really eerie. And for Vegas to shut off its lights, it's a big deal because everybody's timed. It's all on computers. It's not just switching off a switch. It's a big, big deal. So for them to close Vegas down was a big thing. I'm going to do the spicy mustard on mine. Man. Okay, now pick your poison, sister. We've got red cabbage.
I want to go with as little other stuff as possible. Just a little bit of red cabbage. I'm going to sprinkle some lime on there.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and make your taco?
Yeah, I'm willing to.
So I've got red cabbage here, pickles, limes, and tomato.
So let's make it, and then I'll show the people.
Do you want me to put some pickles on yours while I'm here?
Yeah, why not? Who cares?
Okay. Some pickle. Is that enough mustard for you?
Yeah, that's good.
Tomato or no?
No.
Lime?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it big? It's a little big. Oh, yeah, there we go.
There you go.
I'm going to show the people as soon as you're done with that.
Can I drop another tomato on this first?
Do it. That's yours.
There you go.
Yours, baby. All right, you guys. That is a corned beef taco. Cabbage, tomatoes on Debbie. She's got the spicy brown mustard. I've got the regular pickles, and she's got tomatoes. Are you ready for a taste of this?
I am. I'm getting a salad bowl ready. I'm not going to dress the whole salad because we might want to have some of this later. And that way it's not just swimming in the salad dressing.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a bottled dressing, go right ahead. But I'm going to make a salad for us to share here.
Okay.
I know, right?
Big chunks of avocado, feta cheese, grilled corn.
And the dressing, you know, is red wine vinegar, olive oil, paprika, cumin, chili powder. Just a little bit of dressing there.
Ria's saying the comals are good if the tortilla is raw, but not as important for heating the cooked ones.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
yes, Suzanne. It looks amazing. My mouth is watering too.
Sometimes I think about my poor mom when we went on vacation and we go camping. Remember Monica, and she's there like corner flour, corner flour.
Oh, that's her job.
No vacation for her.
Okay.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I was ready yesterday when you were putting this in the crock pot.
So again, this is a corned beef taco. So we've got the Irish flavor of the corned beef in the stout. We've got the taco, which brings in that whole Latino flair. We've got some great pickles, and I have a spicy brown mustard and lime. Well, I'm just saying all the different ethnic groups that are represented in this one little taco.
That's got a lot of amazing flavors. The corned beef with the mustard, with that pickle, that's fantastic, right? You guys, not every single show we hit it out of the park. Well, we'll be honest with you. This is a great meal.
Sammy Davis asked for a close-up.
Oh, let me go back to it. Hang on.
And like I said, of course, I made our corned beef and cabbage on. Okay. I made our corned beef and cabbage on St. Patrick's Day, but that's a very almost a soupy meal. You know, it's very dense and.
We missed a question from Mike.
Do we miss a question from you, Mike?
My dad said, answer, corn grilled on stove or outside grill? Oh.
He did outside.
Outside grill.
He did outside, but that's because we have it handy. We live in Cali. You can always get a grill pan. You don't even need to grill the chicken if you don't want to. So Monica says, Yosemite was rough for my mom. So much work for her. Right, because she was still doing the cooking and the cleaning and the laundry and everything. Anyway, this is such a great option to use a corned beef. One, it goes a little further than trying to do corned beef and cabbage for everybody. Two, it's a whole nother kind of texture and flavor. It's almost, if you like a corned beef sandwich, you're gonna love this, right?
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
That is such a good taco.
And
that
pretty.
I'm gonna eat yours too while you're doing your corporate event after this show.
There you go.
Okay, so.
And corned beefs are on sale right now. Don't freeze them. They don't freeze well. But, you know, they're nice and flat. You can store in your fridge.
I want to make sure to get a bite of that.
Everything.
I've got avocado, feta cheese, corn. Yep, and let me grab a tomato. There we go. That's the perfect bite right there, you guys. Okay. That is a good compliment to this. Because it's not heavy. It's also got that very Hispanic food
it's a
flavor.
cumin.
Yeah.
A cumin you're tasting?
I don't like cucumbers in my salad. The only way I really like a cucumber is when it's in pickle format. Did I say format? Form.
Here we go.
I don't think she heard me. Because she keeps putting cucumbers in my food. I don't care for the cucumber. I like that Persian one we have, but this is really good, right?
Yeah, that's an English cucumber.
Yeah, I don't normally like cucumbers.
More cucumbers, regular cucumbers are kind of watery.
Yeah.
And that will water down your flavor. But this is a nice, crisp, yummy.
It's got a good snap. This is all great together.
This is all great together. It's very crisp. It's colorful. It's a conversation starter. Mike wants to know if you will put a little bit of your dressing on your taco.
Yeah, why not? A big Mexican-ish restaurant chain here does corned beef tacos and burritos for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. If they're smart, they all will. And Debbie's cousin Ruel would smoke the corned beef, which gave it an even more fantastic flavor. Yeah, let me try this for Mike. Mike, I'm going to try this for you. Yeah, it's a lot. Let me bring this plate to the middle here.
We're so together. How is it?
Yeah. Yeah, that works too. You know what else would be good? Just a little bit of hot sauce. Not much. Just a little bit of spice on that.
So if you were doing this for your family, first of all, get something like this. I love this. I have 1 in 4s and 1 in 3. And so anytime I'm doing tacos, tostadas, curry that has the different toppings, it's one big plate to wash instead of putting everything in little bowls. And it's just such a beautiful presentation there. So hard to get corned beef in the pipe when you smoke it.
Little bits at a time. You got to dry it first, lay it out in the sun, grind it, A little bit at a time, Mike.
Yeah. So this was like so easy. The tips that we had for you was the corn and how to cut it off from one bowl into another bowl. You just turn it upside down. Some people also use a bundt pan and put the corn on top of the bundt, you know. But bundt pans aren't always the easiest thing to clean. These are really easy. And then the tacos. I bought the cabbage in a package ready to go, cut up some limes, tomatoes, pickles. It really was easy to do. That was a quick show. Like I said, I got to go put on my girdle and get ready for a corporate event. Please tune in on Tuesday to see Jesus Trejo talk about his new special. He also does a taco show.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
He does taco shows. He goes around LA and he has tacos with celebrities.
Tacos y todo, or tacos con todo?
Yeah. And so, and also, use spicy mustard next time, Travis.
I will.
All right. Looks delicious. Have a great corporate show. Thank you very much. We thank you for joining us. We want to collectively all wish Anna Maria and Anna Maria Myers Kanemacher and Richard Kanemacher a beautiful first year anniversary. We know that your first year married was quite unique.
You got it all out of the way right at the top.
Yeah. And I think it was great that he surprised her the year before with this awesome trip to Mexico, and they had this wonderful trip. So, you know, as far as a honeymoon, I'm sure they'll get out and get a honeymoon done. But it's almost like they did their honeymoon before. They had so much fun. So we want to wish them a very happy anniversary, and we want to let you guys know most first years of marriage aren't like this.
Nope.
But you got through together, and you're both so happy and beautiful with all the pictures that you post, and we just want to wish you all collectively from the audience at Cooking with Debi on Friends a very happy anniversary. Thank you, Suzanne, Debbie Grow, BG,
my dad,
your dad,
Jack and Suzanne,
Mike and Linda,
everyone we're forgetting to mention right now,
Paula.
Even you guys who didn't say anything in the comments.
Yeah, some of you don't say anything in the comments.
We appreciate you coming and watching us, spending time with us on the show. You got to try this recipe. It was pretty good, right, Deb? Say something.
Good.
Cooking with Debi and Friends. Cooking with Debi and Friends. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. I forgot how good these were.
I didn't.